Good morning, good people. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. And today we're doing a reading for Tuesday, September the 5th, 2023. This is my second day doing the Cardology readings this way. Cardology is where we use the playing cards. We use the playing cards to, just like the tarot deck, to give you a reading. If you never heard of Cardology, Cardology is where we take the 52 playing cards. Each one of these cards are aligned to someone's birth. So, example, mine is the 3 of clubs. So if you don't know what your birth card is, hit me up and I'll give you a reading. Hit me up, I'll tell you what it is, give you a reading. But today we're just going to do a reading. We're going to see what Spirit has for the collective. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Spirit guides, for coming and using me today to release a word into the masses. Let it be the words from you. Use me in any way, shape, form. We thank you in advance for the message. We thank you for the newness that is falling upon us. We thank you for all the wonderful things that are going to come about because of this reading. Before I get started, I'm going to go ahead on and tell you all to like the page. Like the page. This is high vibration. This is a high vibration channel. And I just took out the Joker. They use that in Cardology. That is for the date of, if your birthday is December the 31st. And I'm not going to use it in this reading, but the Joker represents December the 31st. So let's see what they say. We go shuffle until first card flies out. Y'all be praying that it be something wonderful for you all. And this is for the collective. This is for the collective for the morning of September the 5th. Tuesday, September the 5th. And today is a great day. If you was born on a Tuesday, if you was born on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd, great day for you to get out and do something. I heard that. Heard that. So he told me to go 2 cards from the bottom. And the first card is a 2 of heart. So the 2 represents unity, duo, and because it's a 2 of heart, that has to do with things of the heart. So let's see what this next card is. Oh man, an Ace of Spades. So the first 2 cards is an Ace of Spades and a 2 of heart. So right now what the Spirit is telling me is that I guess today a lot of you all are focusing on love. Focusing on love. You put in your mindset on togetherness as far as a couple. And I say love because this is a heart. And so this heart represents anything that has to do with matters of the heart. But then when I see this Ace of Spades, which is a spade. Spade is the highest suit in the deck. And we got to understand that if a spade falls, that's all suits in the deck. So you start at the Ace of Heart. which would tell me that the spirit is telling you to love yourself. Then we have the Ace of Clubs. Um, you don't need nobody validation on the thoughts, ideas, suggestions that are coming about. It's about you. Those thoughts that are coming to you are from the divine, the most high, from God, your ancestors. And I say go for it. And then we have the Ace of Diamond. The Ace of Diamond has to do with your finances. So this ace equates to a 1. So I'm looking at everything as it relates to self, which is God, and ego. And so this is a high vibration. So I'm thinking, I am believing, I know that they are talking about you. So love yourself. Whatever thoughts that's coming to your mind, go with it. The Ace of Diamond has to do with your finances. So that lets me know that your finances, that's God money too. Ace of Diamonds, that's God money. Whatever it is that's in your mind as far as the idea, suggestion, or thought, go with it, because that relates to your income. And then I see this Ace of Spades. And if you saw my reading from last night, you know what this ace means. And also, the spades mean health and wisdom. So when I see this card, I always know that this is a sex card. And a lot of people don't think that sex is important, but that is a part of our health, man. That's one of the physical needs, our body. And sex don't have to be physical sex. It could be an intimacy. It could be sex with yourself, just loving on you. This is all this encompasses. Now, stay like this. Wow. There's 2 cards that fell out. So we're going to go with the 9 of Spades. Once again, we got another space suit. So the 9 of Spades. 9 is about endings. I also believe that 9 is about beginnings too, because in order for some things to, when things end, it's going to be something new coming behind it. And so as I said about the Ace of Spades, this encompasses all 4 suits. So we're going to start with the 9 of Heart. So this is what this is telling me, is that you need to let go of matters of the heart. I don't know what your thoughts were as far as your love life, but if this 9 is here, that means you need to let that go, start something new. The 9 of Clubs, meaning letting go of your way of thinking, so that those new thoughts can come about. And then we have the 9 of Diamonds that's encompassed in this card. And so when I think about the 9 of Diamonds, every time I see that, I think about inheritance money, because you're letting go of what you've been known, what you know as your way of making money, your way of your career options, just your idea, just let it go. That's what I look at when I see the 9 of Diamond. And for me to get to the 9 of Spades, that's health and wisdom. Let go of what it is that you think is right, so some newness can come. Use that wisdom for right. This is a wish fulfillment card. And so if you got all 4 suits in this wish fulfillment, let go of everything that is holding you back, that has to do with your love life, your mindset, travel, communication, your money. Let it go. And your health. Let it go so things can come forth. And the other card that fell out, ironically, I was talking about the 9 of Diamond. What comes after the 9 of Diamond is the 10 of Diamond. And once we let go of those old things, with the 9 of Diamond being in this 9 of Spades, here go the newness, the 10. The 10, 10 is my favorite number. I was born in the 10th month on a 10 day, the 19th. 9 and 1 is 10. So 10, and I'm the 10th child of my parents. 10 means a lot. So when I see this, I know that greatness is coming. And it's a diamond. So when I see diamonds, that has to do with finances. So I know if I let go of everything that is holding me back, all those ideas that I've been stuck in, all that old stuff, I know coming forth is this 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds, like I said, it has to do with your money. And so master in money, finances, a lot of money. They just told me to take 2 cards from the top. So I ain't even gonna shuffle. Here we go. We got a 5. 5 of clubs. And so when I see a 5, the number 5 means movement. That means we moving. And movement in mind. 5 also represent Jupiter. Growth, expansion, adventure, free thinking. Like your thinking is, when I see this, movement in your thoughts. I see movement. This club means mind. So it's a lot of movement. So I hear the spirit saying it's time for you to study your thoughts. Stop being all over the place. Go with that idea. That's the correct one. I also see that some of y'all might be moving. That's what I hear, moving. Why it seem like I'm repeating what was said yesterday? So is this a word that we need to get out? Movement. The spirit is saying it's time to move. I don't know who this for, but it's time to move. I'm going to take another one they said off the top. And what we got? Another 5. Man, it's time for y'all to get up and go. That's all I'm going to say. With another 5, this is a 5 of spades. And as I said earlier, the spades encompass all suits. So when I think about the 5 of heart, so it's time for you to move away from the way that you was thinking. Is maybe that relationship. You thought that relationship was going to last with this card right here that lets me know that 5 of hearts is in this. It's a relationship that might be moving, and moving could be you trying to find freedom in that relationship. So that means it might be, with this 9 of spades out here, it might be ending. Then I have the 5 of clubs, which is what comes next, which I plucked. And I just told you about that 5 of clubs. Your mind is all over the place. It's time for you to steady your mind. Then we had a 5 of diamond. With the 5 of diamond, that has movement as it relates to finances. And your finances might be all over the place right now. And sometimes that's a good thing, because it helps you steady and build a foundation of what it is that you might need to buckle down on as it relates to your finances. So it's not a bad thing that you see these 5s. And then we got the 5 of spades, meaning that your wisdom and health. Wisdom and health. You've been doing the work. Trust yourself. Go with it. Your wisdom is needed, even though it might be up one day and down the next. Health too. Up one day, down the next. Spirit is just saying it's time for some things to shift as it relates to, oh man, they said your whole life is time for it to shift. They keep on telling me to shuffle the deck, so I'm going to shuffle the deck, see what flies out, what comes out. Y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and follow. Nah, we're not going with that. We're going to go with this Ace of, the 8 of heart. And I'm going to leave my birth card out there. So, that's what we're going to do. Those 2 flew out. So, when I think about the 8 of heart, so Ace have to do with power, control, respect. And it's with matters of the heart. So, with this card coming out, we high vibration only. I'm only thinking about high vibration. So, that lets me know that this 2 of heart, so somebody been seeking a relationship. And with this 2 of heart out here, respect is going to be very important as it relates for your relationship, the matters of the heart. So I'm thinking about matters of the heart, family, friends, children. Respect is important. Ace can also be about control and being manipulative, but we're not going to speak that. So I'm just saying, the spirit is saying that the relationship you seeking, it has to be about love. It has to be about respect. Um, when I say it has to be about balance, and ironically, this is an 8, and an 8 you divide it up and it's 2 4s, and 4s is about balance. And so I think about it, if you got two people in a relationship that are balanced, then we can go and we can do those things that we want together, and it's not a pull as far as, oh, this is a power struggle, oh, I'm in control, you in control. The both of y'all are in this. And this has to relate, this ain't even relationship as I relate to lovers. This is in a relationship. This is a partnership. It could be anything. There has to be some type of balance in there so that it won't be a power struggle. That nobody will be fighting for who's in control. And we know that in relationships, any type, that there has to be compromise. So when I see this 8 of heart, it's just trying to tell me, spirit is saying that make sure that whatever you are allowing into your heart, any person that you allow to come close to you, that it's about respect. It's about us being on the same page. It's about us moving in the same direction together. It's not about one being higher than the other, even though on the lower version of an 8, that's what could happen, but high vibrations. Then we go into my birth card. This is my birth card, 3 of Clubs. And the 3 of Clubs is about community. It's about creative ideas. It's about, you look at the 3, 2 plus 1. And so when you see a 3 in anything, you got to understand that it is a person. It's 2 people. It has to be an agreement coming about, and upon that agreement, here come an idea. So you can almost look at it like the mother and the father married, and then they had an offspring. So when I look at this offspring, the 3 of Clubs, is the offspring of 2 minds that came together. 2 minds that came together, and they created this wonderful idea. And it's a community effort because the 3 can't do it alone. With it being a club, it's all about mind. And I can say, because this is my birth card, like, I stay in my mind a lot. Like, I'm always trying to find things to fill my mind. So when it comes to this card coming out in this reading, it lets me know that whatever is going on with you, that you have creative ideas. It lets me know that you are an intelligent thinker, effective communicator. You love to travel. You love technology. Yeah, I don't know what they saying. I don't know who this for. But from my understanding right now, from this reading, you're looking for love. Spirit is saying, love yourself. Let go of all your ideas that's been holding you back on trying to reach that love. Those ideas are going to get you to a place because you probably want to be in a relationship so financially you can prosper. But they're saying, let go of all those ideas as it relates to love, as it relates to your mindsets, your finances, your health, and your wisdom, so that you can get the money that you're looking for. It also tells me that this reading is saying that it's time for you to do some changing, like changing your mind, changing your diet, changing your career, because this 5 of Spades is out here, and that's all the 5s. And then you got a 5 of Clubs before that. So that lets me know changing everything. It's time for you to change up on some things so that you can get the 8 of Heart, which will be the things that you love, the things that you've been trying to manifest into your life, which is started with the 2 of Hearts. So that lets me know that you're really on the verge, and you've been praying and you've been asking the spirit for a relationship. And then it comes the three. We end with this three, the three of club. And I told you that's about communication. It's about intelligence, creative ideas, creative ideas. He told me to go to this deck right here. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for using me. Thank you, Spirit, for using me. I'm on a time crunch too. They said no longer than 10 more minutes. So right now, we've been 20 minutes, so 10 minutes. He told me to take 2 from the middle. So we're going to shuffle the decks and we're going to cut and see what the 2 cards are in the middle. That's what we're going to do. Thank you, Spirit. He said from the middle. No, it dropped out. He said from the middle. Shuffle this time. Yeah, it's like we had this reading yesterday. Is this for me, Spirit? Look at this. Another 5 of spades and a jack of diamond. Those are the 2 cards from the middle. So another 5 of spades. So what that tells me again is it's time to change. It's time to move. It's time to, wow, that's 2 5 of spades on this. It's time to move. What y'all been sleeping on? Oh, the Spirit said that idea. It's time to move on that idea. It's time to move on that idea. And it came behind this 3 of clubs. It's time for you to move on that idea. That's what the Spirit said. It's time to move on that idea. That's what they saying. Move on that idea. When you move on that idea, you're going to get what you ultimately want. And ultimately, you want to be in a relationship. You want to be in a loving relationship. Just not any type of relationship. You want to be in a relationship where you are respected. You are heard. You are respected and you are heard. And you play a part in it. That's what you want. You want a relationship where you are respected, you are listened to. With that 3 of clubs, it's time for you to move on those ideas. It's time for you to move, period. That's what the Spirit is saying. It's time to move. Then we got the jack of diamond. Move on those ideas. You want to be in a relationship so you can create some of those things that you've been dreaming of, and you got big dreams. Big dreams. When I see the 10 of diamond and the jack of diamond out here, big dreams. So the 10 of diamond showing me that you are a master in money, but you want to get more. You want to get more, especially with this 8 out here. So you probably love money, because with this 8, the 8 of heart, I'm picking up that you got excellent ideas. You got great ideas. And you feel like that you need to be in love to execute these ideas, or you need somebody to be beside you to execute that. But you really don't. But if that's a desire of yours to be in a relationship, the Spirit is going to grant that to you. You just got to continue to do the work. And this jack of diamond tells me that you are on your way. You've been doing the work. Because when I look at this spread, I don't see nothing that would hinder you outside of the 9. And that's just letting go of things. Everything, to be honest. You got to let go of everything. So you can get to the money and you can get to the love. Let go of it. And this jack of diamonds, so when I see a jack, this jack of diamonds shows me that it tells me that you want to business. Oh, this business ideas, because this is man, material values. When I see a diamond, I'm thinking about the material values, what it is that the here and now. Here and now, material values. And the thing about a jack is, the jack is the prince or the princess in the kingdom. And in the spade suits, it's a royal, I mean, not in the spades, but in the cards, each suit is a royal family. And everybody want to be either the queen or the king, but nobody wants to be the jack. And being the jack is a great thing because you got to go through the work, you got to do the work so you can become the king. And so jacks are either going to learn from their lessons, from their mistakes, so they can use their wisdom to become the king or the queen. And king for man, that's fathers. Queen for the woman, that's like mother. And with the jack, that lets me know that you are in line. You're in line to be the big kahunas as it relates to business. To business. To business. Career. Finances. Whatever idea financially you have, you on your way. Just continue to do the work and don't get discouraged because you have obstacles that come, like with this 9. The obstacles are here so you can get here. And when you get here, you can look back over your life and you can say, man, I had a lot of obstacles that came my way, but without those obstacles, I couldn't be here, next in line to become the king or the queen of my finances. So let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. And I use this, I don't know why they got me going back to show y'all, but I used this scenario yesterday in my reading about these are called pips. And you see how they flowing straight, but then you got this one right here that's in the middle. And the thing about it is, when this 9 come about, which is obstacles, everybody be trying to figure out how to get around it. Sometimes we don't need to get around it. Sometimes we need to just let it go so we can just walk right through it. And so that's what this 9 is trying to tell you. Let this stuff go so you can get right here. Right here. Next in line. Next in line. And it's a great thing that this jack is out, because that lets me know that you are doing the work and that you're learning some things. So keep learning. It's going to happen. It will happen. They just told me to go to the bottom from this deck and not the shuffle. Wow, look at that. Man, come on now. Here we go. I just said to y'all. Let some things go. Financially, let it go. Let it go. We on our way to kingdom. We on our way here. We got to let this go so we can get here. Let it go. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Spirit God. Thank you, ancestors, for being in the midst of this reading. Thank you for being in the midst of this reading, Father God. Mother Divine. Five more minutes, they said. Told me to pull from the bottom. They go an 8 of spades. An 8 of spades. This all of the suits. But when I see this 8s ruled by Capricorn, hard workers, diligent, they do things like they are determined to make things happen. So you want to be the big kahuna as it relates to business, whatever your idea is, career. But it's going to take hard work. And I said that the Spirit had me say to y'all, with these cards, it takes hard work to get to places. I don't know what you've been seeing online, but hard work. In order for you to get to this place, it takes hard work. Work. It's no sleeping. It takes hard work. That's why we got to let some things go so we can get here. It takes hard work. And it just confirmed, the Spirit just confirmed what it is that I was saying to you all. It takes hard work to get to this. And it's not you don't want to skip no steps. Don't skip steps, because you got a story that comes behind this hard work. When you let go of some things and you get to this place, it's a story. Somebody is watching you. And a lot of people be wanting to know, well, how did you get here? I want to know how you became famous, how you got your business this way. You know, it was hard work. And don't let social media, the news, or nobody tell you that it wasn't. A lot of people think that when you see people jump up on the scene that, oh, they just came, it was an overnight success. No, I guarantee you, in the background, they was determined, they was working, they was doing their due diligence, they was researching. Like, and the one thing about this 8 being out here, 8s are ruled by Capricorn, which is Saturn. Saturn, you go through a lot of things in Saturn. Saturn is the great restrictor. We say father time, hard work, boundaries. But after you don't did the work, guess what comes? Great success comes from that. And I'm grateful to the spirit that this came out, that you all can see this, because it's not for you to get discouraged. Your hard work is going to pay off. You're next in line. You're next in line. It's going to pay off. So keep the faith. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep trusting what spirit is saying into you. Keep trusting yourself. Whatever spirit tells you to do, do it. It's going to work. They told me to do one more card and we're going to end this live. I'm shuffling. We're going to shuffle. We're going to shuffle. I'm so appreciative of y'all that y'all allow me to speak into your life. I'm so appreciative. Keep it up. 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 Keep doing what y'all doing, man. This journey is not easy. I'm not going to lie and say it is. It's a lot of people that's working their magic in this season, and it's worth it. The hard work is paying off. It's not as long as it has been. It's not going to take as long as it has been, but just keep doing the work. I'm so proud of y'all. Spirit is proud of y'all. They told me to say that to you all. Somebody needed encouragement today, so one more card, Spirit. Which card is we gonna end it on? What card we gonna end it on? Well, we going with this one since it turned sideways. Look at that. That's a wonderful card to end it on. 7. When I see 7, 7 is ruled by Uranus. Uranus. Monday is the days for 7, but it's ruled by Uranus. And have faith. And it's clubs. So have faith in what it is that you're doing. Man, let me tell y'all something. Fear is not real. False evidence appearing real. So when I see 7s, I always know that's spirit saying have faith. Because fear is not real. Continue to have the faith. And with this being a club, continue to move on whatever your mind is telling you to do. Whatever. If it's traveling, if it's talking, if it's writing, if it's just being the creative genius that you are, keep doing it. You're closer now than ever before. Closer now than ever before to reaching your destiny, to walking in your purpose, to fulfilling your wildest dreams. That's all I have for you all today. Thank you all for looking at my channel. Thank you for liking my page. Thank you for liking my content. Fresh man, I speak fresh man on all of y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.